First of all, this is exceptionally normal. It should be the case. If you've just renovations and had a baby, congratulations, by the way. You should be at zero, so don't be panicking. I always say this, it's 100% okay to be in a really tight situation financially if you've just bought a new house, did major works, or have had a baby. So you've done both. So I would start by not panicking. I would start by maybe, if you can, put €1 or 2 aside today. Maybe start the Ask Paul beginner savings challenge, which is €1 this week, €2 next week, €3 the following week. That means you'll have saved €1,378 by the end of 2025. I would start there, and if you think you can increase it more than that, do when you can. But massive congratulations, and you've obviously done exceptionally well to have all this money saved before you did all this. So you know what to do. You've done it already. It's just ground zero again. Start and build it up slowly and enjoy the baby. Also, what I will say here is back to financial products. I mentioned financial products for mortgage up to 70 and 80 years of age earlier on. Talking about financial products, if you have a mortgage, I'm not saying you should do this, by the way, but if you do have a mortgage and you're going through a big renovation, especially if you've had a baby and you're looking at unpaid leave or extended maternity leave, etc., it's okay to take a mortgage skip or a mortgage freeze. Most banks will allow you to take a mortgage moratorium for maybe 6 months, 3 months to 6 months, depending on the bank, for what's called these life events, and they should be used, in my opinion. All that will happen to the repayments is they'll get capitalised onto the back end of the mortgage. Yes, it will cost you a little bit of interest, but having more time off work with a newborn baby and having less financial pressure with a newborn baby is way more important, in my opinion, than what the interest accruing in the background would be. Especially if you have a good financial plan, especially if you have the likes maybe of pensions or tax-free cash coming in the future. You can use products for this reason, and you should be using products for this reason, in my opinion. That's what they're there for, that's what they're designed for, but only if they're part of a really good, well-rounded financial plan. I'm not saying you, particularly who asked this question, needs to do that. But just in case anybody's watching this content that is in a similar situation, that's just had a newborn baby, I think time and stress-free time from a financial point of view is very, very important with newborns. So yeah, take the help where you can and use the products like that with those mortgage skips and mortgage freezes, moratoriums, if you can. And again, congratulations and best of luck.